How are you guys doing today? This is Aiken Story. I'm your host here at Extreme Foolishness TV. I want to thank you guys for watching. I love you guys that have been watching these videos. I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Today I want to talk to you guys about a very important topic. This is the shooting that happened in Los Angeles County. Two deputies of the Los Angeles County Police Department were shot. It appears this happened in Compton and was captured on surveillance video. If you watch the surveillance video, it appears the gunman or the shooter walked towards the police car. They had two officers in the car, pulled out his gun and pretty much fired shots into the officer's vehicle. The officers were struck in their head. This looks like a classic ambush. The officers were parked at the metro station, and man, he just fired shots into the car. Thank God the officers are out of surgery. Looks like they're stable, hopefully. But the issue I have with this whole situation is that, remember when George Floyd was murdered? It was captured on surveillance video. We all watched it with our own two eyes. And the police officer said, we should not rush to judgment. We should wait for an investigation. We should wait for the facts to come out. This is despite the fact that people saw with their own two eyes that the officer put his knee on George Floyd's neck and choked the life out of him. Well, if we apply the same standard here, even though this shooter was captured on surveillance video, and this shooter clearly went and shot the officers, and if we want to apply the same standard the officers apply when a lot of blacks are shot, especially unarmed blacks, unjustified shootings on camera, unjustified killings on camera, like the George Floyd situation, the Donald Trump situation in Rochester, New York. If we apply the same standard here, even though this shooting was captured on surveillance video, we should not rush to judgment. Let's wait for the facts to come out. This case is still under investigation. Please, people should not pass judgment while this case is being investigated. The Breonna Taylor's case is still being investigated for God knows almost a year. Mr. Calm Your Nerves, Donald Trump, has come out and he tweeted, quick, he said, if they die, meaning the officers, if the officers die, fast trial death penalty for the killer. Only way to stop this. This is what Mr. Calm Your Nerves, Donald Trump said. Again, when police have killed innocent black men, you have never heard Donald Trump say that death penalty for the killer. The death penalty for, he never says that. Even when Jacob Blake was shot, he didn't make a comment immediately. They had to press him for a comment. And when he finally made a comment, what did he say?
President Trump has talked now about the shooting of Jacob Blake. He didn't talk about it at all at the Republican National Convention.
Yeah, he was asked about the shooting after a rally yesterday in New Hampshire. Here he is. He was asked specifically, do you believe the shooter was justified? Here's what he said.
I'm looking into it very strongly. I'll be getting reports, and I'll certainly let you know pretty soon. But I'll be. It was not a good sight. I didn't like the sight of it, certainly, and I think most people would agree with that. But we'll be getting reports in very soon, and we'll report back then.
He said, well, we're still waiting for the facts to come out, something like that. He said, we're waiting for the reports. We're waiting for the investigators to gather their findings, and I'm looking into it. And all that stuff. Pretty much that's what it was saying. He said, I'm looking into it strongly, and we'll be getting reports, and I will make my assessment at that time. You see how Donald Trump, Mr. Calm Your Nerves, was so quick to call for the death penalty on this shooter here. In his mind, he has already convicted the shooter, because that's why he will call for the death penalty for the shooter, because he has already convicted the shooter in his mind. But again, he seems to give differential treatment to police officers. Again, violence is wrong on all levels. These officers here should not have been shot, but we should apply the same standard when officers are shot or when officers do the unjustified shooting and killing of innocent people, innocent civilians. When officers shoot innocent, unarmed people, especially black men, they get some kind of deference. Even when it's caught on camera, when we can see with our own two eyes, they will say, well, let's wait for an investigation to happen. Let's wait for the facts to come out. Don't rush to judgment. Having a badge as an officer is not a license to break the law. And it's not a license, it's not carte blanche to shoot unarmed civilians. It's not. Officers should be treated the same way. The same expedited justice that Donald Trump is asking for the shooter in this case, should be the same expedited justice that should be asked for when officers do unjustified killing. Just because you wear a badge and wear a uniform and carry a gun does not mean you should get away or hide behind the police union or hide behind qualified immunity and feel like you can get away with killing unarmed people or unjustified killing. No. Let me know in the comments, is there a double standard here? Do you think officers get a preferential treatment when they clearly break the law on camera? It's captured on surveillance video or on cell phone video, and officers are quick to say, do not rush to judgment. Is there a double standard here? Do you think Donald Trump was too quick to ask for the death penalty for the shooter if the officers died? Let me know what you think in the comments. Again, this is Aiken's story. I really thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, just click the subscribe button and hit the bell next to it so that anytime I drop more videos, you'll be notified. Let me know in the comments again. Aiken's story here, Mr. Making Pay. Like I said, I think it's extreme foolishness that officers are treated differently when they shoot unarmed civilians versus when civilians shoot police officers. I think that it's extreme foolishness. There should be one system of justice. Let me know in your comments. Aiken's story here, Mr. Making Pay. Remember, say no to extreme foolishness.